Another night, another town. I'll fix myself another round. I'll take a toke to try and settle down. But they're smoking mirrors, they're gonna put me in the ground. I see myself here in the glass, and I think of how the time has passed. The fog floats through my memory, smoking mirrors, gonna be the death for me. Smoking mirrors, smoking mirrors, all gonna set me free. Live like an outlaw, moving from place to place, for everyone to see the pain and hunger written on your face. You got something to prove deep down in your soul, yeah. You've got to show them that you can play the leading role. You're on the road to glory, you're on the road to fortune and fame, they say. You're on the road to glory, everybody's gonna know your name. Bound and determined, moving from town to town, never finding the time, no, to settle down. You got a powerful dream deep down in your soul, yeah. Undying passion where the fire's uncontrolled. You're on the road to glory, you're on the road to fortune and fame, they say. You're on the road to glory, everybody's gonna know your name. forgotten the dream I'd lost. I've tried whiskey, I've tried women, I've tried about every drug that you could name. Some came from doctors and some came from dealers. Anything I thought would kill the pain. And I wound up on the road where the sun would never shine, and all I ever saw was rain. And I learned a little lesson about these painkillers. All they do is cause more pain. I found music made me happy. Then one day it just became a chore. So I used a few of them painkillers till I couldn't feel a damn thing anymore. And I wound up on a road where the sun would never shine, and all I ever saw was rain. And I learned another lesson about these painkillers. All they do is cause more pain. And a sweet angel came down and saved me from all that hurt that I'd felt before. And I realized through her forgiveness that I didn't need that shit anymore. And I wound up on a road where the sun always shines and the darkness of the night has turned to day. Yeah, I finally learned my lesson about these painkillers. All it takes is love to kill the pain. All it takes is love to kill the pain. Listen up now. Let me tell y'all something.
Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the Hanging with Hal show. Good to see everybody this morning. Hanging with Hal, hanging with Hal, hanging with Hal in the morning. Start your day off with a song and a smile. Hey, it's Hanging with Hal. That's right. Good morning, y'all. T, what's up, brother? Todd G. Bagwell. Peanut, good morning, brother. Hey, Kim. There's Mandy, too. Hey, Paris. Good morning, y'all. Road Dog. Hanging with Hal. Hanging with Hal. Hanging with Hal in the morning. Start your day off with a song and a smile. Hey, it's Hanging with Hal. Hey, it's Hanging with Hal. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday out there. Welcome to the Hanging with Hal show. Glad to see you up and at 'em this morning. Yeah, you're right. It's a Storytelling Tuesday. Trying to get some energy flowing this morning. Live on the radio, too. That's right. Good morning, y'all. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. Well, it's late at night on the Soul Turnpike, and my head's spinning round and around. It's a long, long way from New York to Texas. I've been through a million towns. Well, let's get off the bus and get on the stage, the band and the boys and me. Take me to Alabama, Mississippi, Montana. They don't want me back in Tennessee. Tennessee, how could you do this to me? I gave you some of the best of my days. Ain't no reason for me to stay. Tennessee, you took the life out of me. What little money I made, I either drank it up or I gave it away. That's right. Little Bo Cephas this morning. I've tried so long to sell my songs, but Nashville wasn't the place. All I got for my trouble was fighting mad, and the door slammed in my face. Tennessee, how could you do this to me? I gave you some of the best of my days. Ain't no reason for me to stay. Tennessee, you took the life out of me. What little money I made, I either drank it up or I gave it away. Good morning, y'all. Yeah, you're right. Boy, ain't this song the truth. Tennessee, how could you do this to me? I gave you some of the best of my days. There ain't no reason for me to stay. Tennessee, you took the life out of me. What little money I made, I either drank it up or I gave it away. Gave it away. Yeah, you're right. Some old Bo Cephas. I had the pleasure of cutting that song on the Painkillers record. Good morning, y'all. And coffee. How about you on a Storytelling Tuesday? Kicked the radio show off with a little Cliff Hillebrand this morning. Yeah, you right. Good to see everybody this morning. There's Paris right there. Good morning, girl. Good to see you this morning. Did you get some pool time in yesterday? Hey, Kim, good morning, girl. There's Mandy right there, too. Road Dogg's on YouTube as well. Yeah, you're right, brother. Love that old pic as well, man. Good morning, y'all. Double dipping, Road Dogg. Yeah, you're right. Happy Tuesday, y'all. Yeah, you're right. Good to see everybody this morning. Thank y'all for being here. Hope you have a great day too, brother. Oh, yeah. While you're here, don't forget to please like, subscribe, and share and all that stuff. YouTube has been pushing us out, as well as Facebook now, y'all. So every time you hit the like button or you follow, it really does help. And there's a lot of folks that I know that love to watch the show, but hadn't had a chance to follow the page yet. So please, if you do, hit that follow button and the like button as well, because it really does help. And thank you for all your comments, y'all. I appreciate that on this Tuesday as we're getting rolling a little bit. Trying to get going on the Storytelling Tuesday. Yeah, you're right, brother. Lots of pool time. Good for you, girl. Get it in early while you can. That's what I say. Yeah, you're right, brother. Good morning, y'all. So I hope you got a great week going on so far. I made it through yesterday, thank goodness. And I got a busy week ahead of me with the day job, y'all. Working myself out of a job again. Reminds me, so this time last year, I was still working and everything and trying to put the Yeah, You're Right Festival together at the same time. We were just starting that last year. And this year, I'm trying to fit a whole year's worth of work into one summer, it seems like. But we'll talk about that as we go. Good morning, y'all. Speaking of working, Here's a song I wrote for all the working folks here in Morgan City. And all of you guys from all the blue-collar towns from wherever you are. Good morning, y'all. I was born in a blue-collar town where honest people can still be found. There's a difference between wrong and right, and hard work, it's a way of life. Every evening the sun goes down on this blue-collar town, yeah, that's right. Good morning, y'all. Well, I was born in a blue-collar town. My daddy worked from sun up to sundown, 6 long days a week, with 500 mouths to feed. But he was strong and he was proud of this blue-collar town, yeah. Good morning, y'all. That's right. There's Mr. Kristovich's corner grocery store, and that's where I broke my arm riding my skateboard. Seems another memory I recall every time I drive around. That's right, this blue-collar town, yeah. On a Storytelling Tuesday, I was born in a blue-collar town. I came back home to settle down, to love my wife and raise some kids, just like my daddy did. Every evening the sun goes down on this blue-collar town, yeah. That's right. There's a spot that used to be my favorite fishing hole, and that's the house Susie Johnson's dad called me sneaking out their back door. Lord, it sure feels good, all just hanging around this blue-collar town, yeah. Good morning, y'all. One of our old favorites. I was born in a blue-collar town where honest people can still be found. There's a difference between wrong and right, yeah, and hard work, it's a way of life. Another evening the sun goes down on this blue-collar town, yeah. On this blue-collar town, this blue-collar town, yeah. This blue-collar town. Good morning, y'all. Oh, yeah. I still remember writing that song. Daniel Dreyer does too. Good morning, Dwight. So, it was about 2000 and something. I believe it was about 2002 maybe. And we had just moved back to Morgan City, and Oakley Bagwell sold us a house right there across from the Lakeside Grocery. There's Todd Bagwell right there. Shout out to Todd G. Bagwell. I was telling old Oakley stories to the girls the other day. And so it was about 2002, I think, and we had just moved back, just moved into the house right there across from the Lakeside Grocery. And I used to run every day across the highway, by the bowling alley, down through Wyandotte. And then I would run, at this point in time, I was running the band out of New Orleans. And I hadn't started doing an inspection or anything yet, hardly. I was helping Scott every now and then, Scott Green every now and then. but I really hadn't started doing inspection full time. I was still in the music business full time, and I just moved back to Morgan City not long before that, from being gone for a long time, and I'd go around town. I'd go to the grocery store and things like that, and see folks I hadn't seen in a long time. You know, I'd been on the road playing music for a while, been a traveling troubadour for years, and lived all through Alabama and Tennessee, and traveled all over the Southeast with a guitar and a smile. And we were running the band out of New Orleans, and I was trying to write songs for a new record that we were trying to record there. And I was running this particular day down through Wyandotte, along Railroad Avenue, and out by New Industries, and then down there by Southern Scrap. And it was the middle of August. It was hot as hell. And I was watching those guys cut that steel at Southern Scrap. And it just hit me that, man, I was that guy before, you know. When I first got out of high school, I worked at the shell yard here. And one of my jobs was cutting up old stuff and trying to repurpose things that were coming in from offshore, because they were shutting a lot of rigs down at the time. And I just thought, man, this is where I'm from, you know. I'm from this little blue-collar town right here. And so I had that idea and started running back home to try to write it. And as I was getting back to the bowling alley, Daniel Dreyer was in the parking lot, and his truck had pulled up and wanted to talk for a minute. And he was like, hey, Hal, what's going on? I was like, Daniel, I can't talk right now, man. I've got to go write this song. And I ran home and wrote Blue Collar Town. You know, it just kind of hit me all of a sudden that day that, you know, this is where I am from. This is where I did grow up, and how I appreciated being from here, and all the wonderful folks that are from here who get up every day to make this town happen and keep energy flowing around the country. You know, as tough as it is a lot of times, I'm going through that right now, as tough as it is a lot of times, to get up and do the same thing every day and get up in the heat. And Peanut knows what I'm talking about. To get up and work with that steel every day to make the things that keep the oil industry flowing, keep the rest of the country moving. You know, I was just thankful on that day that this is where I'm from, and I still am to this day. So good morning, y'all. A little Blue Collar Town story for you right there. As we're getting this morning going, I'm going to check them on the radio real quick. And it's not Thankful Thursday today, but I've been thinking a lot about, that's me on the radio this morning. There we go. I've been thinking a lot about mental stuff and habits that we're in, habits that we have. I've found myself falling into a lot of old habits here lately. I'm still not drinking, thank goodness. But I have been smoking those damn cigarettes. And it just got me thinking about how several years ago, how I'm watching the radio a little bit right here, but now they're looking pretty good, so I'm gonna let them roll. So this is kind of a precursor to this Thankful Thursday, y'all. I'm hoping I'm gonna get to make this whole week, because I got so much going on at work right now. This could be a very tough week for me, very long week. So the last few weeks, I've been basically going to work every morning and then falling asleep writing reports every night. So I found myself lately, and I'm going to talk about this for a second. It's not Thankful Thursday, but it is Storytelling Tuesday. So, you know, when we find ourselves in a situation, I'm in a situation right now where I'm working, and I'm so thankful to be working, y'all. But I am working myself out of a job again, or jobs, I should say, because I'm on several different jobs right now. The oil business and the inspection business has kind of changed a little bit. And so I'm working several jobs right now at one time, and running myself kind of ragged, which is nothing new, and I'm thankful for it, because I'm finally getting a little caught up, and a lot of changes going on. not only in my house, but with me personally, and a lot of other things. If you've been watching the show, you know what I'm talking about. So, I found myself trying to deal with all that and getting back into some old habits like smoking and wondering why, your habits really are what define you. And it's the habits that you create and that can mold you into what you are and what you want to be. So you hear me talk about my happiness and healing journey a lot, especially on Thankful Thursdays. And so on this Storytelling Tuesday, we're going to get warmed up for Thankful Thursday by talking about habits, because I'm just thinking about this with my own self. I have found myself in the habit of smoking again and some negative thinking because of the situation that I'm in. I've got so much going on with the work, my day gig, that I've fallen way behind in trying to do the things that I really want to do, that I think are really going to help me get to where I want to be and become who I want to be in the end. And but I'm in the situation right now where I'm working so much with the day gig that I'm falling behind with everything else. And it's just like, man, how do you keep up, And so I've fallen back into some old habits of negative thinking and smoking. And I'm like, man, why do we do the things we know we shouldn't be doing, even though we know we shouldn't be doing them, And, the mind's a crazy thing because it's a question and answer machine. And when you start asking yourself questions, you're going to get an answer, whether it be good or bad. You ask yourself bad questions, you'll get yourself a bad answer. And if you start asking better questions, you'll get better answers. But still, we find ourselves, trying to get out of habits that we know we shouldn't be in. And so how do you get out of that? Especially when you're having such a hard time keeping up with just the day-to-day things you have to do in life to get by. So on this Storytelling Tuesday, we're talking about what do you do to get out of those kind of things, and who do you really want to be? Even though you know who you want to be, you don't do the things sometimes that it takes to get there. And why is that? Well, it's just because some of those habits that you've been in for a long time are just so ingrained in you. It's what they call a paradigm, And so how do you shift out of that? And I find myself trying to shift out of that right now again. And I know the way to do it, but just when you have so many things going on at one time, it's hard to find the time to break the old habits and get into the new ones. Because really the only way to break an old habit is to replace it with a new, more positive, productive habit. So I found myself falling out of my meditation routine and the things I know that got me to the point several years ago where I was a happier person, and I let go of a lot of the anger issues and telling myself bad stuff, walking around talking to myself and telling myself bad stuff, and it's just it's one of those things it's like a muscle, and if you don't exercise it, it becomes weak. So I'm just trying to remind myself on this Tuesday, getting ready for Thankful Thursday, that you ain't the only one going through things like that, but it's no excuse for allowing yourself to fall back into the habits that you know are destructive. So as I'm reminding myself on this Storytelling Tuesday, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I found that trying to reflect on the things I'm going through and share them with you helps me, and then I hope in some way helps you guys out there to know that if you're going through something like that, you're not the only one. If you're going through some kind of financial struggle or mental struggle as far as finding yourself in bad habits that you wish you weren't partaking in, so to speak, there is a way to finally get out of that. And so I'm trying to remind myself of that this morning get back on my happiness and healing kick, trying to drop the news a little bit and wean myself back off of the news because that's one of the things I found that really, you know, I've been a newsaholic pretty much my whole life. And it was one of the things my dad and I kind of enjoyed doing together, watching 60 Minutes back in the day and talking about current events. But, with all the chaotic craziness going on in the world and all the media that tries to push you one way or pull you into something else, the news is nowadays barely even the news about current events. They all have an agenda that they're trying to convince you one way or the other how to think. And so, it really can cause a lot of anxiety. It can cause a lot of frustration. And it's kind of meant to do that in a lot of ways because that's how they get you hooked. So on this Storytelling Tuesday, getting warmed up for a Thankful Thursday, I'm trying to remind myself and want to remind all you guys that, you have a beautiful mind of your own that God gave you, and you can use it to absolutely mold yourself into the person you want to be, and you can turn off the things that you may not like a whole lot and the habits that you're into that you might not like a whole lot, and you can absolutely train yourself into becoming a better person and maybe the person you always wanted to be. So this is a Storytelling Tuesday, telling you a little bit of stories about myself in hopes that maybe you guys can relate a little bit. But it is a happy Storytelling Tuesday, y'all. Trying to read some of the comments as we go. Quit cold turkey on them all. Good for you, brother. That's how I quit before, too. Was just cold turkey. And, I appreciate that, brother. I need them more than ever right now because even though I know I shouldn't be smoking those damn cigarettes, I have been. And, I use the things I'm going through right now as an excuse, all the stress that I'm going through. There's a lot of changes that's going to be going on in my house here personally, and I'm trying to get back into the habit of being more positive as there's a lot of things happening in my personal situation with Robin and I, who are, if y'all hadn't heard yet, Robin and I are going through a separation, and we're trying, even though we're in the same house right now, we're trying to figure out our new living situations at the time. And so there'll be a lot of changes going on in my house personally, maybe here with the show as far as where I might or might not be here in the near future, and where we'll be broadcasting from and stuff like that, because I am adamant about keeping the show going no matter what happens and trying to stay positive every morning. So as we're getting that going, I wanted to share with you guys because there may be some things happening here in the near future that you're going to see changes in the show and things like that. So you're right about that, man. I keep reminding myself about that too. Cigarettes are poison. Yep. And cannabis is definitely medicine as I'm going through a lot of changes with my sight situation as well and the glaucoma creeping up on me. So we'll be talking a little bit more about that as we go on Thankful Thursday too. Appreciate that, brother. Yeah, you're right. But anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit about that with you guys and let you know what I'm going through. Not to have a little pity party or anything like that, but just to try to rebuild my strength, my mental strength especially. And as I talk about these things, I'm hoping somebody out there is going to relate, and it might help you to maybe make some changes in your own life as I'm trying to go through the same thing. So, good morning, y'all. Hey, Kate, good morning. I hope Matt had a great birthday yesterday. Speaking of, if you're going through stuff like that, and especially if you're a veteran, you can reach out to folks like Vet Church right there, because that's one of the missions of Vet Church is to help the veterans around the country with mental health issues. And there's nobody better to talk to about stuff like that than Matt Williams and their team at Vet Church, y'all. So go follow the page that Vet Church has and all the great work that they're doing. And please support what they're doing as well, because they help a lot of folks. And even though I'm not a veteran, I enjoy following Vet Church, and they've helped me along the way as well. So, good morning, y'all. Paul Matlow, good to see you, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that, and I'm very honored to be a part of that as well. Good morning, brother. Good to see you this morning. All right, y'all. It's a happy Tuesday. So I just wanted to get you warmed up for what may be coming for Thankful Thursday, as I'm going to try to start explaining to you guys a little bit about what's going on. And if you're wondering, I know there's a lot of folks out there, especially folks on the Yeah, You're Right page, who are wondering why a lot of things aren't happening right now. And it's because I've got a lot of shit going on. I've got a lot of stuff work-wise going on, a lot of changes in my personal life happening right now, and I'm absolutely having a very, very hard time keeping up with everything. So, not complaining or having a pity party. It's just the facts of what I'm going through right now. And to tell y'all the truth, I'm scared to death about the Yeah, You're Right festival right now this year, because I've fallen way behind trying to keep up with getting my stuff out to sponsors, trying to raise money to pay bands, and get a stage this year, trying to do 2 stages this year. And I'm afraid with everything that I'm going through work-wise and how busy I am with the day gig, trying to keep up and catch up from being unemployed over the winter, that I'm going to wake up, it's going to be September, and I'm going to be so far behind, I'm not sure how we're going to pull it off. So just a little honesty about what's going on right now, y'all, with me and what all I'm trying to accomplish. But I want to thank everybody for the support, because if it wasn't for you guys every morning getting up and helping me with the show and giving me the inspiration to keep doing this, it wouldn't be worth it. So thank y'all very much, because this little show, even though I talk about me a lot and what I'm doing, the show is actually about you and all you guys that join me every morning and talk about what y'all are going through and share stuff with me back in all your personal messages that you send me, because I get a lot of great messages, y'all, from folks about what they're going through. When I share stuff, people share stuff back with me, and it's an inspiration to me to know that a lot of you guys are touched by the things that I talk about on the show, especially on Thankful Thursdays. And so thank y'all for sharing your stories with me, as I try to share a little bit about the stories that I'm going through, I have in the past, and what I'm still going through right now, y'all. So, good morning, y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Will, it's good to see you, brother. Yeah, you're right. I appreciate you, man. And Abby and I have been sharing old cowboy stories here lately, and I've absolutely loved that too, man, talking about your dad. So, hope you're doing well up there, brother. Hope to see you sometime in the real world soon. Thank you very much. All right. Now let's sing something, shall we? Yeah, you're right. Got the radio kicking, a little South 70 coming up on the radio too. All right, y'all. On this Storytelling Tuesday, I'll tell you a little bit about, I'll share you a little story song or two. If I can get back to the comments there where everybody can see. There we go. Thank y'all very much. I hope Matt had a great birthday, y'all. Yeah, you're right. So if you're going through something like that, y'all, here's a song that I absolutely love, but I don't play a whole lot. Just because I remember where I was when I wrote this song and what I was going through at the time. And the song's kind of heavy, but it's one of my old favorites, and I hope you enjoy it. One off the Painkillers record. And reminded myself and all you out there, that no matter what you're going through, it's part of the human experience, and you ain't the only one. You can't see it, but it's here all around me. You can't feel it, but it sure weighs a ton. I haul it here and there, Lord, it's with me everywhere. And toting it around sure ain't no fun. I got baggage in my heart, baggage on my back, carrying this baggage all the time. It's such a heavy load, man, sometimes I just don't know why all this baggage keeps weighing on my mind. That's right. Appreciate that, brother. I can't tell you how it got to be so heavy. Yes, I acquired it a few pounds at a time. And though I roam from town to town, it keeps hanging around. I can't seem to leave it behind. I got baggage in my heart, baggage on my back, carrying this baggage all the time. It's such a heavy load, man, sometimes I just don't know why all this baggage keeps weighing on my mind. Now I'm falling on my knees, can't somebody help me please? Help me find just 1 ounce of relief. 'Cause I got baggage in my heart, baggage on my back, carrying this baggage all the time. It's such a heavy load, man, sometimes I just don't know why all this baggage keeps weighing on my mind. But this baggage is weighing heavy on my mind. Yeah. Broken string right there. I've been needing to change these strings forever. I love that old song though, y'all. And if you hadn't heard that song on the Painkillers record, Tyler Hall absolutely kills the slide on that song. It's phenomenal. You can hear a piece of that also in the little intro video for the Hanging with Hal show, by the way. Yeah, you're right. As I got to switch guitars here, put down stickers and pick up Doc. It's going to be a beautiful day, y'all. It's a great day to throw out some bad habits, and that's why I'm talking about it this morning, because I'm trying to get myself back on track, trying to wean myself off the news, get myself back on my meditation routine, because, you know, the thing about it is that I know how to change myself. I know what I should be doing. And so why do we do the things that we shouldn't be doing when we know what we should be doing, especially when you're somebody like me and you know how you can get yourself out of it? You know, that's the thing about it right now, is that I've been through it all. You know, I've gotten myself out of bad places before. I was absolutely in a terrible place several years ago, and I know what I did to get myself out of it. It's the reason why I started doing this show, to try to share some of that with folks about how I did change myself back then and get myself on a really positive track. So why do we do the things that we do? You know, it's a very tough thing to change the paradigm. It's a very tough thing, you know, to change your subconscious mind is really what it is. Your subconscious mind is really just a recording machine that takes in everything, all your life experiences throughout your lifetime, you know, and it really is what creates the habits that are ingrained in you. And so when something happens, it starts firing off the playback of those old habits or those old thoughts. And it's a very tough thing to kind of erase all that old stuff and replace it with something new. And that's why folks have a really tough time with changing, because a lot of folks will say, people never change, and that's not the truth. You can absolutely change yourself. I'm living proof. It's just a muscle that you have to exercise, and if you do not, you will absolutely fall back into the same trap like I have found myself lately. It's just one of those things that you have to be conscious of, because, and there's the word right there, you have two parts of your wonderful mind, not your brain, of your mind. And you have your conscious and your subconscious mind. And the subconscious mind is a very tough thing to control, because it's the mechanism that is really what keeps you going. Your subconscious mind controls everything in your body, from your breathing to your heartbeat to the thoughts that you have that are ingrained in you. And you have to consciously change that if you're going to actually change your behavior and your habits. So there's ways you can do it. I'll talk a little bit about that more on Thankful Thursday as we go. But there are absolutely ways to reprogram your mind, to think better thoughts, and to find yourself training yourself for replacing those old bad habits with new ones. And so as I'm back, or getting back to reminding myself of my personal journey, I'm hoping that maybe you'll reflect on that a little bit, about your own personal journey, and maybe try to improve yourself in some kind of way, as I'm trying to improve myself a little bit every day. So happy Thankful Thursday on this Storytelling Tuesday, y'all. And good morning. Now, as we're talking about all that, let's get some positivity flowing, shall we? Because that's what the show's really about anyway. Hey, Gay, good morning, girl. Good to see you this morning. Oh. Let me get this out of here so you can hear. Get some positivity flowing this morning, because that's what it's about. If you want to get rid of the negative, there's only one way to do it, and that's to replace it with some positive. And the best way to do that is what? Be thankful and grateful for stuff. So on this Storytelling Tuesday, I'm thankful for all of you guys, and I'm thankful that even though I have fallen into some bad habits, I know what I should be doing. So it's just a matter of having the discipline to do the things you should be doing, that you should be doing all along. Good morning, y'all. So let's get some positivity flowing this morning. With one of our old favorites. Yeah, you're right. I always smile when I sing this song. I love this old song. As we're getting ready for Wayne Wednesday, too. Good morning, y'all. David Schilling, good morning, brother. I've been thinking about what you've been crying about. Baby, there ain't no doubt about what we need to do. Let's pick a highway, see where it goes. Roll down the window, baby, turn up the radio. You drive me crazy, the way you sing along. I think you're so damn cute, you know the words to every song. She knows the words to every song. Yeah, good morning, y'all. Chad Henry, good morning, brother. Good to see you this morning. A vacation to rest all weary souls. Baby, I'm sick and tired of making love on a telephone. All these lonely nights are driving me insane. I've been talking to myself just to hear your name. Let's pick a highway, see where it goes. roll down the window, baby, turn up the radio. You drive me crazy, the way you sing along. I think you're so damn cute, you know the words to every song. She knows the words to every song. Yeah, that's right. Good morning, y'all. Better late than never. That's right. I'm tired of spending all these nights alone. Baby, I'm sick and tired of making love on a telephone. Yeah. Let's pick a highway, see where it goes. Roll down the window, baby, turn up the radio. You drive me crazy, the way you sing along. I think you're so damn cute, you know the words to every song. She knows the words to every song. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday this morning. Hope you're off to a great week. Yeah, you're right. Turning some negative into a positive. That's what today's all about. Yeah, you're right. Let's pick a highway, see where it goes. Roll down the window and baby turn up the radio. You drive me crazy, the way you sing along. I think you're so damn cute, you know the words to every song. She knows the words to every song. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Let's pick a highway. That's right. Let's pick a highway. Yeah. Let's go. Good morning, y'all. Throw them out. That's right. Oh yeah. Getting your day back started with a song and a smile, I'm talking about. Good morning, y'all. And happy Tuesday. Thank y'all for being here this morning. Let me check the radio, because I've been rambling a little bit this morning. But thank y'all for sharing that with me. And Don Rich is playing already on the radio. Pretty much just in time. Oh yeah. So, let me tune this thing up real quick while I got a second, because I got to get on the radio here in a minute and close these guys out on this Tuesday. But I had some great stuff for them this morning. Started the show out with some Cliff Hillebrand on KMRC. Had some South 70 playing this morning. Trying to update the playlist some too. And trying to, there we go. Trying to put some folks on my little hard drive here so I can give to JJ, and we'll start trying to mix in some of the folks that we love from around the country as well. So hopefully here in the near future we're going to have some, not only all the South Louisiana music on KMRC on the Hanging with Hal show, but we'll start mixing in a little Wayne Mills. We'll start mixing in a little Casper McWade and Josh Newcomb and Dallas Moore and a lot of our great friends from around the country that we're hoping to bring down to the Yayrite Festival again. Some Louisiana favorites too that don't get played a lot down here, like Lance Dubrock and David St. Romain. I got a little David St. Romain on there right now as well. So, because you know the mission of the Hanging with Hal show on KMRC is to bring South Louisiana music to the world by sharing it with some of you guys from around the country, and bring a world of music down to South Louisiana as well, and introduce some folks down here to some great music that they might not get a chance to hear down here all the time. So that's kind of our little mission with the show on KMRC, and as we try to get that show packaged up to spread around to the rest of the country as well, y'all. Yeah, you're right this morning. I'm going to throw a little GJ Curbside at him. Of course. Got my Black Rifle coffee this morning, too. I'm on the gunship once again, y'all. I've been busy as I'll get out with the work with the day gig, but the gunship has got me going in the morning. So thanks once again to Eric Lynn, the whole Lynn family. It was Mr. Mike Lynn's birthday last week, by the way, just a couple of days ago. So shout out and happy birthday to Mr. Mike out there. And thank you once again to Eric and all the wonderful folks down there at GJ Curbside. Mandy, thank you for being here every morning. Appreciate that. And appreciate y'all down there at the curb. Yeah, you right. That's right, man. I've been dealing with a lot of frustration lately with a lot of stuff, and I've been reminding myself that frustration is absolutely a tool that God's given you to remind you that, hey, maybe you should be doing something different. You know, good morning, y'all. Little Don Rich right there. Keep on smiling, closing out the Hanging with Hal show. Yeah, you right, on KMRC 92.9 FM, The Swamp Dog. Broadcasting from beautiful Morgan City, Louisiana. Servicing our surrounding areas, y'all, on 1430 AM as well. Yeah, you right. Got your swamp popping South Louisiana music hits 24/7, 365. Oh, yes. I'm Hal Bruni, y'all. It's the Hanging with Hal show. I've had a great time this morning with you guys and hanging out online with all the Hal Raisers from all over the country and all around town. And you can join us every morning as well. You can follow along as you're listening to the Swamp Dog online with us, y'all. Peanuts online with us this morning, y'all. Good to see you, brother. We got Road Dog up there in Minnesota. Penny was on yesterday in Michigan. Gay's with us this morning as well. And Paris is in Pankertville with all the chickens. Yeah, you're right. Good morning, y'all. Hey, it's 80 degrees out there already and clear. So get ready. It's going to be another hot one out there in South Louisiana. But what do you expect? It's summertime in South Louisiana. So you know what the deal is. It's going to be hot, but you got to learn to enjoy it. Yeah, you right. As we're getting our day going this Tuesday, y'all. Oh, yeah. And also I want to remind you that JJ Starbuck is coming up with all your hits today. And Derek Sanchez has your drive time at 3 o'clock. So keep it tuned in right here to the Swamp Dog as we're bringing you your South Louisiana music hits 24/7, 365. And that good old Cajun music, y'all. I'm Hal Bruni. It's my time to get my butt out of here and get to work. And I'm going to leave you with the rockin' Cajun fiddler himself and that good old Cajun music. Y'all have a wonderful day, y'all, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Hey, have a great day, y'all. Yeah, you're right. All right. Got them turned over on the radio right there. Make sure all my buttons are pressed. Because I got to make sure that the radio don't stop as I'm turning them over. I think that's right. All right. Now, turn them over right there to their playlist. Get back to you guys for a bit. There you are. Thank you, Mandy. Thank you very much. I appreciate y'all being here. Good morning, Abby. Good to see you, brother. I've definitely got to get with Terry, too. And Gay, by the way. Yeah, you're right. Speaking of, I've got to get some house cleaning done in a hurry. So, I need some help from you, Gay, and from Terry as well, Abby. And I'm sorry I've been so busy here lately. Speaking of being busy, I'm not going to be able to make Mama G's tonight, y'all, because I've got so much going on. I'm working myself out of a job again because we've got some projects coming to an end, and I've got some equipment to get loaded out this week. So I'm swamped with trying to get all that closed out, and so I'm not going to be able to make Mama G's tonight, y'all. But I've absolutely got to get with Terry and Gay to try to get some of my personal house cleaning done and get the Yeah, You're Right festival organized, y'all, because I definitely need the help with returning messages and stuff like that and getting the word out and some organization end. Yeah, you're right. Thank y'all very much. Philip McElroy, good to see you, brother. Good morning. Hey, Bruce, good morning, brother. What y'all growing up there? I love following Bruce's page as well because he's always posting some great stuff. Yeah, you're right. Rollo, speaking of, brother, I need some help from Rollo coming up too. Thanks for all your help last year, brother, but I'm going to need you this year as well. And so I got to get with you. And I got to get with all you guys. I'm not going to make Mama G's tonight, though, y'all. I apologize about that. Hopefully we'll be there next week. But I got to get this equipment out to keep the country moving and keep all you guys rolling. Yeah, you're right. All right, y'all. On this Tuesday, speaking of, I got to get my butt to work this morning. So thank y'all for being here very much. And I want to just take a couple of seconds to thank guys like GJ Curbside, y'all, for helping us out, keeping the show going. I want to thank Keith Warman out there and, of course, Mr. William at Valen Productions for all the work he's been doing. He's out there in Santa Fe still, doing a lot of great work and meeting a lot of great folks out there. So thank you, Mr. William. Appreciate you. I want to thank BG Foods and Taco Bell, y'all, for helping us out with the Yeah, You're Right Festival last year. And, of course, Whitetail Rental out there. Sean Denning, give him a holler. He's got all your heavy equipment needs, pumps, pressure washers, stuff like that. All kinds of front end loaders and all kinds of heavy equipment for your job, y'all, and stuff around the house. And when you do, hit up Jim Duhon at Viking Attachments because he's got some amazing attachments for heavy equipment to get your job done safer and more efficiently. All kind of specialty equipment out there too, y'all. So hit up our friend Jim Duhon at Viking Attachments right there. Of course, the guys at Dat Sauce, Scott Green and everybody, thank y'all so much. Scott Green is a wonderful guy and one of my personal mentors, y'all, who's been a great friend of mine, one of my best friends for a long time. And Scott's a wonderful guy who's got a great business out there with Dat Sauce. It's good on everything. So when you hit up GJ Curbside and place your order, throw some Dat Sauce in the cart. Yeah, you're right. And also our friends at AJ Doman right there too, y'all. AJ Doman's got a lot of great deals going on right now. Jay's got a brand new truck out there, and he got such a great deal that he brought his wife Amy over there to buy a brand new Charger as well. So go hit up the guys at AJ Doman, y'all. They're at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. And if you're trying to expand your business, they are the newest medium-duty commercial dealer in Louisiana as well, and they've got some great commercial trucks out there to keep you rolling too. So hit up AJ Doman, y'all, and tell him, Hal said you can hook me up. Yeah, you're right. Good morning, y'all. Thank y'all for that too. I appreciate that. Good morning, y'all. I'll be giving you a call, brother. Yeah, you're right. Now, on this Tuesday, I want you to know that I'm thankful for you guys being here. Let me talk a little bit about what I'm going through in hopes that it may help some of you guys out there too. And I want you to know it's going to be a great day. So let's get out there and get it. Yeah, you're right. With a song and a smile. Oh, yeah. Everybody gather round and lose yourself in the sounds. Let my sweet melody set you free. Yeah. Come on now, don't be shy. You don't need no reason why. I learned this secret long ago. A little groove is good for your soul. I want you to know. Yeah, I said I want you to know right now, baby. There's magic in a beat. It makes you wanna move your feet. Now listen to the music flow. Oh, and let it take control. You don't have to be a superstar. Just come on, baby, and be who you are. All you gotta do is just let your body move all one time. Yeah, that's right. Good morning, y'all. Now when you're feeling down and out, remember what I'm talking about. A little rhythm and some rhyme, it works every time. That's right. Just turn on your radio Or come on, baby, and see my show. It'll pick you up when you're feeling low. I want you to know, I want you to know right now, baby. Good morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday out there. Everybody have a great day, that's right. Just turn on your radio. Oh, come on, baby, and see my show. It'll pick you up when you're feeling low. I want you to know, I want you to know right now, baby. I want you to know. I said I want you to know, yeah. Good morning, y'all. And thank you for being here this morning. That's right, good to see everybody. I appreciate y'all being here every morning. It's absolutely my pleasure, y'all, to host this little shindig every morning and see you in the mornings. I appreciate that. Like I always say, this show is actually about all you guys and sharing some time together. And I love the relationships that have been built through this show, the folks that I've met doing this, and the folks that have met each other doing this, y'all. So thank y'all very much for being here every morning, especially on Storytelling Tuesdays, Wayne Wednesdays, and Thankful Thursdays, especially, as we're getting our week rolling right there, getting ready for Wayne Wednesday and Thankful Thursday. Thanks so much, Mandy. Good to see you this morning, girl. You too, Gay. Thanks for being here. You and everybody else, thank y'all so much for being here this morning, y'all. Now go out there, have a wonderful Tuesday. Spread some happiness and healing. Perpetuate some positivity. Come back tomorrow for Wayne Wednesday. And in the meantime, what? Peace! Have a great day, y'all. And